Welcome back to another day in the Elajas era. I'm your host of the most boast, Taylor Elajas. You doing good? I do pretty good. Why are you doing good though? I do pretty good. Today, we are here at the Bel Air headquarters. We're about to get some takes and get a little tipsy.
That's right.
But today, I'm joined by
Steph G, like a G. Y'all already know what time it is. We outside.
Like a G.
Like a G.
All right, so we gonna take some drinks to the face. Like
you know
a G.
how I do.
You know what I'm saying? G's up, hoes down. You know what I'm saying? But we got some Billionaire brought to you by Vion. Okay, so
Shout out to them.
We're gonna try that thing. That thing look like a coquito. Got some Vion and some bumble
good.
cream. Okay, so but before you drink that thing, relax. Damn it, you already took it to the face. But we gotta rate that thing out of 5 lemons. This the Billionaire. Because we millionaires while drinking Vion.
Yeah, it's the mix. It makes you feel like money.
Like moyon.
Like money.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even take to the face yet, but let's at least get a cheers. You
Yes,
already drank it, but
cheers,
let's still take a
my
cheers though. You know what I'm saying?
bad.
Ask me. Ooh,
Tell me that's not hitting.
that's smacking.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful because
Oh, creep up on
it
you.
sneaks in. Yeah,
Sneaky,
it does.
sneaky.
It does.
Made me feel like I'm at a Dominican Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Somebody bring out the bachata.
It's like a more upgraded coquito. I feel.
Upgraded. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah.
billionaires. We not only millionaires, we got to throw a V in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we on the way to W's, but we get so much W's, we get half W's. I'm just saying stuff now. But we
Yeah,
getting
I
down
don't know
dirty.
what you just
So tell the people, where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
New York, Brownsville.
Oh, wow. The trenches.
Yep, the trenches.
Yeah. Tell the people.
I love it.
You love the trenches.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I feel like growing up in Brownsville gave me a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's Brooklyn. Like, a lot of best people come out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a frequent discussions about the best borough in New York, right? So I assume you're gonna go with Brooklyn. So tell people why Brooklyn is the best borough in New York.
I just feel like we so swaggy. We got heart. Brooklyn, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Brooklyn, we just it. Like, I feel like we got a different type of swag. We move different. Man, Brooklyn just it. You can't even explain it really.
Yeah. So aura.
It's an aura. That's the word I was looking for. It's a type of aura. Like, I know when people from Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just tell by the way they move, the way they talk, the way they dress. Yeah,
Okay.
we got it.
Gotta like that.
We got that little sauce that everybody else is missing.
You know what I'm saying? A little sauce block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you seen somebody walk in and you like, oh yeah, that's a Brooklyn mofo. What like the characteristics that you just can sense on them?
Tough. Definitely tough. Like, don't tell me nothing. Like, don't say no stupid shit, cause I'm gonna pop off. The way they dress, just their demeanor, the whole demeanor, like the way they move, the way they talk, I could tell.
Okay. Where do you think I'm from?
That's a good question. You giving me Upper East Side?
Okay.
You giving me Harlem Upper East Side?
Okay.
Did I get it right?
No.
Where you from?
I'm from where are you from? Not the trenches.
Oh,
but-
from Brooklyn? What part?
All right, now I gotta guess what part.
You said not the trenches.
Not the trenches, no.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Not the trenches?
I mean, you just said I'm from
Sunset
Harlem.
Park or some shit?
Sunset Park.
And what
I look
else?
Hispanic to you? I look Indian?
That's not true.
There's mad Hispanics and Indians in Sunset
There
Park.
is, but I feel like it's a mixture. All right, so what part are you from?
Flatbush.
I was going to say Flatbush, but you said not the trenches.
I'm like trench adjacent.
Okay, see, now that's
Yeah.
debatable. I feel like Flatbush is the hood too. It's
That's what
probably
I'm saying.
different.
Like
but-
trench adjacent though, because like
Okay,
if I wanted
okay.
to go to the hood, I could.
Yeah.
Did I do that, though?
Yeah.
I did.
I went to school in Flatbush, so
Okay.
I know what's up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It could get wicked over there.
It definitely can.
I just choose to stay away from the wicked.
As you
And,
should.
You know, I like to drink my Vion and be a billionaire.
You know, some classy shit.
You know what I'm saying? Coquitos, like I'm in a Dominican Thanksgiving. But the pinky got to be up. I'm trying to show you. So coming up from Brownsville, I've seen the rise. You know,
Yeah.
we've known each other for quite some time now, and you know, you've continued to elevate from 4 years ago to where you're at now. You know, so what has that journey been like, and what made you say, yo, I'm in Brownsville right now, and I know that I can exist outside of these walls?
Yeah, honestly, like I love where I'm from, but I grew up seeing like a pattern. I grew up seeing the same people. Like, for example, I grew up seeing the OGs, and then I grew up with their kids. So now, as I was getting older, I saw it shifting. But the problem is that I saw everybody just staying there. It was like a repeated cycle. I didn't see people like actually move. Not everybody. I don't want to say everybody, but I saw a cycle, and I knew that I didn't want to be part of that cycle. And I knew I wasn't. So it was more like, like, I'm going to show people, like, there's more than just staying between these buildings. Feel me?
Yeah. J. Cole calls it the Ville mentality.
Yeah. That's very true. I grew up seeing it.
What would you like describe that as the mentality of somebody that has that Ville mindset?
I feel like they just feel like they have to fill in the shoes of the OGs. Like we got to protect our area, and I'm the protector. That's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays the OGs want to be like the YNs.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This world is just everybody switching, the men, the women, the OGs, the YNs. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
You got women want to be men want to be women.
Yeah, I mean, I respect whatever you want to be, but that's just the reality of what's going on today.
Okay. So even in speaking on that, right, I feel like women nowadays are way more hyper independent, and men are getting even a little more sensitive. So like, why do you feel that that is?
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but men are definitely getting more sensitive. I feel like some men want to be the princess. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I think now the women are more, like you said, independent. And the women now, like, they're not crying no more. They're not crying. They're moving on. Exactly how the guy used to be back in the days when the girls used to be home crying. That's not happening anymore. It's clipped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't know if it's in the food. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know if it's in the air, but I just feel like girls got tired of the men bullshit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Define what that BS is.
Listen, it's no definition for y'all at all.
Oh, wow.
Y'all just be outside wilding. So I don't know. I can't even explain it, but the men are the new niggas.
The men are the new niggas.
Yeah.
Not the women are the new niggas.
Huh?
Men are the new niggas or women are the new niggas?
Women. I said men?
Yeah, you said men.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the woman. That's it. Like, we just not taking nobody bullshit anymore.
But I assume you guys don't want it to stay like that.
No, but honestly, I do still feel like it's important for women to still stay feminine. Like, you don't have to take nobody bullshit, but I don't agree with women trying to, like, make guys feel like, like a little nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you still got to stay in your feminine state.
But how can that be possible if you're admitting that women are the new niggas?
We just don't got to take y'all bullshit. I just don't got to take your bullshit. Like, if you sitting out here and you cheating on me, I don't got to take that. I can move on. Now, how does that make me not feminine because I'm not taking your bullshit? Because that's what you're trying to kind of argue right now.
No, because you brought up cheating. That's why I asked you what the BS is. So is the BS just cheating? What is the BS?
Cheating, trying to downplay us, try to act like women can't do what men do. I don't want to do everything that men do. I like to be feminine. But we're not taking y'all bullshit. Like, that's really the main thing for me. We're just moving on. Like, like, we just don't care no more. We're not staying home crying. We're not doing none of that. Okay.
Yeah. Got you. Instead of sitting home crying, you be in the booth.
I'll be in the booth and I'm going to put it in a song and I'm going to diss you.
Oh, damn. Why you got to diss me?
I'm going to diss you. I'm going to diss you. It's just going to feel better. You feel me?
Damn.
It's going to feel better.
You be dropping any names?
Nah. I ain't giving you that much clout.
I put them in the discount is clout enough. They're going to know.
They're going to know, though. Anytime I throw subs or anything, they know. They know what's up.
And they hit your phone like, damn, so that, like, it's like that, though?
Yeah.
Like, it's like that, though? Can I still hit?
Yeah.
And what you be saying?
Never.
Okay.
Never. I don't double back.
No double back. No spin back.
Nah.
So you
I'm gonna always upgrade to something better.
Cool. Talk to him.
Yeah.
So you ain't never let somebody hit the washing machine and circle back into the coochie.
Hell no. You had your chance. You blew it. Now I'm upgrading and moving on to the next, and you gonna be mad.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know they see that chain and they be hearing them songs. They're like, damn, I wish I was still like that.
Yeah. Some guys, they don't be haters. They be like, oh, I see what you're doing. Like, I appreciate it. But then there's other ones that they be tight.
I mean, like, they're still probably salty in that statement. You know what I'm saying?
They're still going to be salty, of course. Yeah. But you look crazy being salty because you had your chance. I gave you a chance and you blew it.
And then he cheated and then now it's over.
It's clip.
How many times have you been cheated on?
Really bad once.
What do you mean by really bad?
Like
there's
like
levels to cheating?
there's definitely levels to cheating. I think now I'm more in a state where it's like, I'm so numb that it's like, all right, yeah, I'm going to be upset, but I'm going to be okay. I felt like that one time, I felt like I wasn't going to be okay.
Oh.
It felt like my world ended.
The world
I was young, though.
Okay. I need to know, like, explain the levels of cheating. What does that even mean?
Oh, man. I don't know. There's levels where you just probably just texting shorty. That's all right, let's do it in 3 levels.
Talk to him.
Probably the first level is you just talking to shorty, you know, you talking to shorty, y'all never met up, but y'all flirting. I could forgive that probably.
Yeah.
That first time you do it, I could probably forgive that.
Okay.
I know you had intentions, but it's like whatever. Men do men stuff. Then there's another level where y'all did link up.
Oh.
Y'all did link up, right? Probably like a date or something like that, but y'all didn't fuck or nothing. That's level 2.
Level 2.
Level 3, fucking,
Oh.
giving a bitch money.
Damn, that's on the same level?
That's the worst level. I think giving a bitch money is the top level.
Give her cheese is the worst level?
That's the worst level. I'd rather you had fuck and not give her nothing than you give her money. Do not give a bitch no money. Don't do that.
Wow.
Don't do that because that's over. It's no coming back from that.
But you can come back from intercourse, though.
Yes, because maybe. It depends on the situation. It depends. I'm not going to say I won't forgive.
All right, so say he did 1 round.
1 round, and I feel like it really didn't mean nothing.
1 round, 5 minutes, he ain't eat it
Why
up,
does time matter, though?
because you said that him giving her money is
That's
worse
the worst.
than him clapping.
That's
so I'm
the
saying,
worst.
so let's
That's
get
the
real
worst.
specific with intercourse, right? Say it was 1 round, 5 minutes, he used protection, but he ate it up, though.
He ate her?
He ate her up. She didn't eat him, though. But it was
See,
it was
that
1 round,
makes it
5
even
minutes.
worse. Oh, and let me add to that also. Another thing that you can't do, like if I see that you was DMing her, you was being thirsty over her, super clipped. Anyways, back to what you was saying. 5 minutes. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no. Maybe. And it gotta be a situation. The only reason why I'm saying maybe is like if we got years together, we got a family. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But if you just somebody that I'm dating, no. It's
Yeah.
clipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 years in, he did all that, and he gave her $1,000, and he told her to put that pussy on live.
Oh, nah. Telling a bitch to put that pussy on lock is crazy. Hell no.
Okay.
No.
Damn, that's
You wildin'.
I
Because
did-
that means you like that, so go over there.
I really didn't know that giving money was worse than intercourse. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah, it's worse. It's worse because why you even have a connection with her? Why you even sending her money? And if you have a connection with shorty, it's super clip. Super clip. Don't fall in love.
So
I understand men have their needs or whatever, and they just dumb sometimes. But if you build a connection and you give her money, it's dead.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm learning so many things today. You know what I'm saying? Steph G is a G and a professor. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
part-time professor,
I'm just here
part-time
to
rapper.
teach you, feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm writing it down. It's in the mental notes, right? So while you know, whoever you're possibly dealing with is clapping shorties and giving out money, you know, you like I said, you be in the booth though, not worrying about that guy.
No. Me naturally, I'm not worried about that. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not doing all of that. But one night I might be drunk and the phone might be open and I might just go through it. And if I find something, then it's over for you. But I'm not really searching. Like I'm not the type like give me a password. I don't ask for passwords. I don't ask for none of that. But if I do find out, or if it comes to me, because a lot of times it comes to me,
Yeah.
then I have to address it.
Okay. So what's the worst thing you found on somebody's phone?
I told you, giving a bitch money.
Oh, you found that out from going through his phone?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
That hurt.
That's why I gotta leave the phone alone. Let him cheat.
Yeah,
in peace.
you gotta leave the phone alone. I don't go through phones anymore. The last time I think I
Let
went
him
through a
cheat
phone,
in peace.
just let him cheat. Like it
Let
is
him
what
cheat
it
in
is.
peace. You know what I'm saying? If he
But
gonna
if
cheat,
I
he's
find
gonna
out
cheat.
it's clipped, that's.
But then you gotta blame yourself though, because that means that she was dealing with a bad cheater. Gotta take accountability for
I
your
feel
actions.
like all men usually be bad cheaters though. Like y'all really not like. I feel like women cheat better.
No, women do cheat better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you just believe everybody lying, then nobody's gonna cheat.
It is what it is. That's the world we live in. Everybody, I don't trust nobody. So it is what it is. When I come in a relationship, I already expect certain shit to happen.
Yeah.
Like it's just a matter of time.
Damn.
But if the good outweighs the bad, then I might take a little first stage cheating. You
first
feel me?
stage cheating, little
I might take a
sprinkle.
little sprinkle because I understand y'all just, I don't know. Because if I don't want to cheat, I don't have to cheat. I only cheat when you cheat on me.
Oh, you petty.
Yeah, I'm definitely tit for tat for sure.
Damn. That's the Brownsville in you.
Yeah.
You gotta
I don't
heal.
play that. Like, I'm gonna hurt you too.
You gotta heal. It sounds like a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? And you know the best way to heal?
What?
Drinking. You know what I'm saying? We gotta
Drink it.
cheers it up. You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
You gotta drink it to the face. Little weed. You know, cause we got a Vlem next. That's the
Oh, yeah, let me finish this.
with some lemonade.
Oh, that looks good.
That's the Vlem. In case you ain't know, that's how we get down. We Vlem it up. Cause I'm Mr. Lemon. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna try it out.
Cheers.
We gonna rate that thing out of 5 lemons.
Hey, okay. Let's go.
Getting down and dirty.
This is actually pretty good.
I'm trying to show you.
I like this.
That's the Vlem.
Mm-hmm. I fuck with this.
You know, tell your local grandma she got to sip on some Vlem.
No, you know what's crazy? Because I feel like this one, I blended it with a couple things, but this might be my favorite.
I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
That's the Vlem. Curated by yours truly.
I like that. They're good.
You know, I get down and dirty.
Okay.
Actually, so speaking of down and dirty, right? So what would you say was that welcome to the industry moment where you was like, yo, I'm really here now and I'm the G?
Okay. I'm going to say when I dropped Where You At. Once I dropped Where You At, it was like, bam, I'm here. Everybody wanted to be outside with me. It was like, I don't know what it is. It's just, it was a different feeling. I feel like that's when I felt like I was just accepted. Like, okay, she's here. I just felt the energy. I'm very big on energy. So when I dropped that and I started doing like my little hostings and everything like that, I just felt the movement. I came with my energy. I came with my girls. Everybody wanted to be around me. I felt it.
Yeah. Had all the thotties twerking.
Yeah, all the girls. You already know how we do when we go outside.
Gotta get down and dirty.
Yeah, you have to. The thing is, with hosting, especially in New York, like just hosting in general, I feel like a lot of artists don't understand that you got to give them a reason to want to book you again. And I always came outside and gave that reason.
Okay. Give them the playbook. What's the way to get booked?
I can't give too much. I'll let you know a little bit. But for example, you got to understand, like promoters in New York, number one, a lot that I hear a lot is they don't need hosts. People going to come regardless. So you have to come through. You got to either spend some money, buy some bottles. You got to either come with the girls, come with the baddies, turn up, which is what I do. I do both. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come with the girls. We turning up. We give a good energy to the party. You can't come and host, come with 1 or 2 people, just sit down, drink their bottle, and leave. They're not going to book you again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I got you. So you use this word that I feel like, you be talking about men a lot, but we want to know really what you feel the definition of this is. Right?
Assist?
No. What is the characteristics of a baddie?
Of a baddie? All right. For me, a characteristic of a baddie is not only looks. Of course, you should still look appealing. You know what I'm saying? You should look appealing. You should be a boss. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no shit from nobody, men or women. And, I feel like a baddie just knows what she wants. She's just a boss-ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? She puts herself together, right? Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I feel like the terminology gets thrown very loosely.
It does. So, okay, so can I ask you something?
What's up?
What's your definition of a baddie? Does looks play in a part to call yourself a baddie?
It should.
Okay.
I don't think it does. I think people just be throwing it around because
you think anybody's just a baddie?
I don't think so. I
No,
think
that's what
everyone
people
thinks in their
think.
brain, I'm a baddie because I heard a song and they said that I can be a baddie. You know what I'm saying? And everyone should love themselves. I encourage everyone
That's
to
what
love
I was gonna
themselves.
say too, though.
You're
Like,
allowed to love yourself.
you gotta have that confidence in you. Like,
But then there's also reality though.
Okay, reality to you, but remember, she might not be a baddie to you, but she might be a baddie to somebody else. So why can't she call herself a baddie?
Because there's like subjective and there's objective. So like, yes, you could be subjectively attracted to say certain individual, right?
Right.
But then there's like the rest of us that also
So you
see
mean
you.
like in general?
You know what I'm saying?
In
Objectively attractive.
Okay.
You know, that's the reality.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I do feel that girls should feel confident. And if you feel like you a baddie, nobody, like, it is what it is. Like, you a baddie.
But here's my rebuttal with that, and it's the same thing where you're talking about like men being princesses, right? I think men are also going through the same complex, right? Where they think that they are high. Every man probably think they high value, when they're probably not.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with
Okay,
women.
I see what
they
you
think
mean.
that every woman think they're a baddie, and it's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
So then they start acting like that.
But that's why I
not
said
what
you
it
have
is.
to be somewhat appealing.
Somewhat. What it define somewhat? What is somewhat? Somewhat is that's a crazy terminology.
I can't really explain that because it's not like we're sitting here comparing girls. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I just feel like at least there's some girls that they might not be the baddest, but they might put themselves together good.
Yeah.
That can make you a baddie. You go outside, you still look good. You act like a baddie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like also aura comes into that too. Some girls, they're not the baddest girls, but they have this aura that just attracts you to them.
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody there are some girls that for sure they're not a baddie. You know what I'm saying?
Chop suey.
Yeah, but that's also like subjective too, because somebody might like that.
Now somebody gonna find like there's somebody for everybody.
Right.
And sometimes a man would have intercourse with a tree if he could when he's horny enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like we can't really base it
Cheers
off
to
things like
that.
that. You know what I'm saying?
What you said again? That a man will what?
A man would have intercourse with the sidewalk if it had a hole.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
thank
Like
you. 'Cause I agree.
I understand that. I'm not on either side for real. I think both genders suck for real. You know what I'm saying? But
We suck too.
yeah, y'all do. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Men also suck. It's okay. But speaking of things that are more than somewhat appealing, your music. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people you got any new music coming up?
Yes,
they need
I
to hear some stuff.
do. I have my new single. It's called Say Stop. It's dropping very soon. And we outside with it. It's very sexy.
Oh, okay.
It's a sample. It's Silk Freak Me sample.
Oh, freak me.
I got the girl version. It's gonna drop some panties.
Drop some panties, because men, we need some good tunes when we clapping them sidewalks.
Fact. I feel like that's missing, and I'm here to bring those tunes.
Yes, drop them draws, because some trees need clapping.
No trees. No trees.
No clapping trees.
No trees.
Okay. How
Just
about
the baddies.
Just the baddies? How about if I cut a hole in a book cover and I go crazy?
I was just very desperate.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. I feel like you've done some stuff like that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
It's just you're too detailed.
It's because I'm a very descriptive person. This is what that doesn't mean that I engage in certain things. You know
Okay, I
what I'm saying?
hope not.
I'm also a man. I know that there are desperate men out there
There
that
definitely
do
is.
things
There
that they probably
definitely
shouldn't be
is.
doing for intercourse, or if they
Yeah.
can't get intercourse, they're doing all types of stuff.
Yeah.
They're paying for things. They're all types of stuff. I've never done anything similar to that at all in my life. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I believe you.
If anything, I'll spank it out if I got to. I'm not paying for some coochie.
So you won't pay for coochie?
No.
Never in your life.
I would rather take a woman to get something to eat, and then hopefully that leads to intercourse.
So that's paying for coochie?
I wouldn't call that paying for coochie. That's paying for an experience.
Okay, I like that.
I'll give her an experience which could lead to coochie. But
Yeah.
I'm not paying directly
as you should.
transactionally for coochie.
Right. So you won't be blatantly just you. So you never been to DR and pay for coochie.
So you paid for meat in DR. See, look, now you try to flip it on me. Sound like you're projecting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta calm it down. Because Taylor, not doing that. You know what I do though? I drink Blem and I get down and dirty. Here at Tipsy Takes. Expedition. Okay, so please tell the people where they can follow you at, and they can tap in and see more like a G.
Yes, y'all can follow me at Steph G on IG, Twitter Steph GHH1113, something like that. Twitter is Steph G_X. Yeah, we outside. Make sure y'all tap in. I'm dropping soon. Yeah, we outside with it.
We outside. Guys, can do this episode of Tipsy Takes. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell to know every time we drop a new damn video. Okay, make sure you follow Tipsy TAYKES on Instagram. Make sure you follow Taylor ELAJAS on all socials, because we getting down and dirty.
Chillin' with your friends for the week. We could be honest. I got a bad girl, we can get away. All your broke niggas couldn't say the same. She my bad girl, she my freak.